Hey you guys, I'm back with another video. I caught my girl cheating on me with my neighbor. Without further ado, let's just hop into this short clip. All right, you guys. Pretty much, I guess they was coming back into their crib or whatever. I don't know if this is like a little apartment or thing where he might have walked across the way and found his girl, in his neighbor's apartment, or she was coming out of his apartment or whatever. And typically, this is usually what happens to good guys. He probably went to work and he probably stayed like in this building type apartment type of thing, and right across the way was the neighbor. And he leaves, you know what I'm saying, and she be there by herself and the neighbor be talking to her. And sometimes that's like all it take, just a friendly little hello, how's your day? And then one thing can lead to another. And if the guy is attractive, even though she got a boyfriend, she probably still, oh, he's just a neighbor, let me talk, it's just friendly conversation, it's nothing deep. But that's how it starts. Oh, it's just, friendly conversation, nothing deep. And she probably liked how he looked, and he probably could hold a conversation, and probably speak to her every single day. And he knows, the neighbor probably knew that, she had a boyfriend, and they both know that. But knowing her, like, at first, the boyfriend probably didn't think nothing of it, probably didn't even know that it was even going on. Like when he leave, she talking to the neighbor or whatever, friendly conversation, back and forth every single day. And like I said, that's all it takes sometimes. Just a hello, how's your day today? You know what I'm saying? And then one thing lead to another. And then next thing you know, you catching your girlfriend across the way, in your neighbor's apartment, and knocking on the door, you know what I'm saying, and you see her in there, and it's coming out, you know what I'm saying. But like, this is crazy, man. Like, but like, nevertheless, man, I feel like he caught her, red-handed coming out the apartment or whatever. And he needs to believe this for what it is. Definitely her. She's a cheater at the end of the day, and she cannot be trusted. And that's just sad, that he probably go to work, he probably pay all the bills, doing everything he needs to do for her, taking the financial burden out of her life. You know what I'm saying? She got it easy. All she probably got to do is, pretty much clean up and cook. I mean, and try and not cheat. But obviously, she couldn't do that. The main rule, she couldn't abide by that one. But nevertheless, he needs to definitely believe this for what it is, because she's a cheater, she's untrustworthy, she's a huge liability, waste of time at the end of the day. And that's the most part, knowing that, you thinking you have a faithful, female at the crib, and she doing all this trifling stuff when you leave, waiting until you go to work type of thing, and talking to the neighbor, and even went to the neighbor's apartment or whatever. Like, I don't know, like, or house, or I don't know. But I'm thinking it might be like a little building where it's like an apartment type of building thing, and across the hallway, the neighbor, like that type of situation. But nevertheless, man, this is just sad, that this dude got to find out that, his girl, that he invested in at the end of the day is just a waste of time, man. It's just heartbreaking to see, But if I was him, I wouldn't care about her little episode she had, or her embarrassment, covering her face, walk of shame, or whatever the heck she was doing, going into the bathroom, covering her face. Man, I wouldn't care nothing about none of that, man. I'll start packing her stuff and go ahead and send her on over there to the neighbor, because obviously that's who she want to be with. So I'm going to pack her stuff, and I'm going to escort her back to the neighbors and knock on the door and leave her there with her clothes. But y'all hit me down in the comments. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this situation. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for taking the time out to watch the video. And for those that do come across the channel in the future, think about it, take it into consideration there, hit that sub, and notification bell on all. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.